Do you want to capture stunning bird photos? You know, the kind that stop people from scrolling? Well, it all starts with your camera. But here's the surprising truth. Most photographers focus on the wrong specs. The secret isn't megapixels or brand names. It's capturing the fleeting movement perfectly. And to do that, you need a camera built for speed and precision. If you're serious about bird photography, you know the challenge. Capturing that sharp shot of a tiny bird in flight or getting details in dim light. My goal is to help you pick the camera that makes this possible consistently. We're going to break down the absolute essential features that you must consider. First up, and perhaps the most crucial one, autofocus speed and accuracy. Wildlife moves fast, especially birds. A bird takes flight in a matter of seconds. If your camera hunts for focus, you've missed the shot. It's that simple. I experienced that a lot with the Nikon D810, which is more of an all-round camera or built for landscape, and the Nikon Z6 II as well, in combination with the Tamron 150 to 600 mm. That's especially true in low light. However, with the Nikon Z8, it's no longer an issue, so the camera you choose is so important. This is essential for capturing sharp images of moving birds. You need a system that locks on instantly and stays locked, but it's not just about speed, it's accuracy too. Landing focus precisely on the eye and not the wingtip or the background. Getting this right is the difference between a wall hanger and a deleted file. Once your focus is locked, you need to capture the peak action or the gesture. That perfect wing position, that instant before landing. A high frame rate, how many photos your camera can take per second, is vital. This feature is especially useful in wildlife photography or bird photography, where timing is everything. Now, the ability to shoot multiple frames per second ensures that you capture that split-second moment you're after. But even with high speed, you still need great quality, especially when you want to zoom in. Okay, so you've captured the moment. Now, what about the quality of the image itself? Sensor size and resolution does matter, particularly if you're planning on making large prints or cropping tightly. A 24 megapixel camera might have enough pixels to print your shot and crop a little bit, but you can't really crop much before the subject begins to look poor on a 4K monitor, for instance. You'll simply end up enlarging the pixels that if you do that. However, on a 45 megapixel camera, you have much more room to crop in. A way to get around this is, of course, to get a lens with a long enough reach, so you don't have to crop so much. Or choose a crop factor camera, which will extend the reach of your lenses with about 1.5 times. However, there's another issue with crop factor cameras that doesn't make it such an obvious choice. Full frame sensors, they perform much better when the light isn't perfect, which is often the case for bird photographers. Think dawn, dusk, or deep in the woods. This leads us directly to the next thing to look out for when choosing a camera for bird photography. But before we look at the next feature, if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos about nature photography. Great noise handling is crucial in low light. Animals are most active during these challenging times, and the photos you get home with simply looks better. A camera with good noise reduction lets you use higher ISO settings to get the shot, without turning your beautiful feathers into a grainy mess. And a high megapixel count can actually give you a little more noise, but not a great deal. I just want to mention it. Anyway, great noise handling preserves details and textures, ensuring your photos are impactful and engaging. This is where a good camera truly shines in real-world conditions. Bird photography often takes you into unpredictable weather, rain, dust and humidity, and these can kill a camera or make it malfunction. That's why, in my opinion, weather sealing is non-negotiable. Weather sealed designs protects the internal components from moisture and dust. This gives you a peace of mind and extends the camera's life. So don't let a little rain shower stop your shoot. And speaking of long shoots, battery life is actually crucial also. Just earlier today, I actually lost a shot because I had to change batteries. While the battery time on the Nikon Z8 isn't poor, but sometimes you have to switch batteries, and the fewer times the better. You don't want to miss the shot of a lifetime because your battery died. It's especially beneficial for those long hours waiting patiently in the field. So when you're looking for that next camera for bird photography, remember it's just not about high specs, high number in specs. It's about autofocus speed and accuracy for sharp photos. It's continuous shooting for capturing that peak action, and a good sensor with strong noise handling for quality in any light. Getting great shots also takes practice, but having the right tool makes the journey so much more rewarding. Choosing the right gear is a big step towards capturing those stunning images, but there are a lot more involved than that. To find out exactly what that is, take a look at this video up here. So, see you over there.